All right, in California, in Arizona, and Phoenix, Arizona, there's Brent Elementary. I didn't know they had eighth graders in Brent Elementary. Usually they have middle school for sixth to eighth grade. But anyway, this light skinned brother, is a substitute teacher named Brent Russell, and he got a confrontation with a student, a Hispanic student, um, Latino, he was being a pochito, a little pocho, okay, called him the N word, and their brother slaying him down. Now the mother, Esther de la Fuente, she wants to press charges on the teacher. Let me see. So I don't believe in physical. Y'all know me. I do not believe in physical, so-called discipline, or whatever. But your son, through hijo, came out and tried to attack the teacher, and went up to the teacher like he wanted to fight him, and he called him a nigger. Um, Let me look at this. I'm gonna put the audio down because I want to get no copyright infringement. Let me go to the video of this woman so I can really get to her features. Because I told you about Mexico having African roots, right? You heard me talk about that? Okay, let me get to this because I don't want to get on copyright infringement because it's on Fox 10 in Phoenix. I'm going to look at her features real deep because it came to the boy, so we got to look at her. Because I'm going to bring up some stuff that she probably won't want to hear, something in the closet that she wouldn't bring out. And I'm talking about the black grandma in the closet that her Spanish ancestors probably slept with, in along with the Native American woman that came there actually came first and the African came in. Third rule of the Mexico country. Can I please see the woman's cell phone features? Dang it. God, dang. Oh, this computer got my nerves. Okay. She don't look black. She got dark hair, okay. Her nose is kind of wide. Okay, let me tell you something, little Afro mestiza. Okay, let me tell you something, baby. Search your roots. Search your roots. Are you teaching your son to be racist towards black people? Okay? What happened? Okay. This stupid dog on the computer on my nerves. Alright, anyway. Are you teaching your son to be racist? Because it shows right here, you're not teaching your son to respect the teachers. Now, you know me, I grew up in the 90s. We had teachers who treat us like shit, and we got defensive, okay? That's a different scenario. I'm not talking about some teacher who's not rude, who's kind to the students, who treat them how he or she want to be treated. I'm not talking about those type of teachers, okay? I'm talking about teachers who was rude and cruel. I mean, I still can't get mad if I see my choir teacher I went to school with, in high school. Um, I can't stand him. Let me go to it. Yeah, I can't stand him. Okay. Anyway, I would love to tell him off if I ever see him in person. And he lives in Houston, but he's from San Antonio. Anyway, the point is, what I'm trying to say is that this teacher, of course, she never body slammed this little boy. But this little pochito came up to here. This pochito came up to him, coming up to him, trying to fight him. The same thing I talked about the white girl. When the white girl told the white teacher had pulled her by her hair because she tagged him with some papers. Okay, that's the only time I'm on side of getting violent. If someone tried to attack you, whether it be a child or adult. Now, to a first-hand situation, you shouldn't put a hand on your own child. I'm very against corporal punishment. Okay, I'm very against that. But if a little boy come and try to fight you, you have a right to attack him. A little girl too, okay? If the teacher's not being disrespectful towards you, you should not be disrespectful towards him or her. And if then too, she should tell her little crazy Pochito son, local son, should I say, she should have told him if you had any problem with a teacher and he put your hands on him, don't resort to calling, name calling, don't resort to disrespect, don't resort to violence. Let me know about it so I can handle the situation. There's no reason to try to press charges on Mr. Russell because your son was stupid enough to come up to him and call him the N-word. Okay, this is so. This is what I talk about. Minority versus minority racism needs to be talked about a lot. instead of black and white and Hispanic and white or Asian and white. It's like we always try to, or the American white, we always try a mix and white or something, but we always try to reason with white people, but we don't want to reason within our own different minority groups, and it gets on my nerves. It really gets on my nerves. Black and brown racism is big. I see. I've been called both a nigger and a sellout from both Hispanic and Mayate, and call me Mayate, chunk. I have to call them pochos. Okay, I don't use the W word because I have more respect for. I have some Hispanic friends who don't call me that, so why would I want to assault them? But pocho, because he's supposed to, little immigrants call them because they act like trying to be like white folks. Remember, the word nigger and wetback comes from white people. It did not come from Hispanic and black people. Okay, they didn't come with no slave came with the word, the W word, and no Mexican came with the word, the N word. These are white racist words. So why are we using white racist texts against each other? That's the one thing I don't want to get involved. So I call what they are porchos because they try to act like white people and they're not pure white. That's why the Mexican people do not, in Mexico, some do not like Mexican Americans. Okay? I'm not saying Selena's my I'm a big Selena fan. She was not like that either. Okay? But that's the whole reason why then we were talking about the separation because some, when they moved to the United States, they get so Americanized. Some, I said some, and they said all. And they wanted to get rid of Mexico. Okay? Out of them. And they wanted to send it to white. It's known the white racist people call all the BICKs and SPICs. Okay? Trust me, I know I've dealt with white people coming to me talking about all the Mexicans go back to Mexico. I'm like, excuse me, I'm a minority just like they are. I'm a person of color like they are. And and so I'm not gonna sit here and go along with your little racism towards them. I have to tell white people that say, well, you're not Mexican. Okay, but I'm not Mexican, but also a minority. I mean, hello, we both the same racism you do to them, the same racism you do to me and my people who are African descent. You know, we're a multiracial people, and I claim my multiracial heritage. You didn't even want me to claim that. I had to argue with some white dude not too long ago with some mixed Hispanic roots who claiming he wanted to die Hispanic roots and call himself white dude. When I get that white privilege, as he doing it for. And I had to block him after I cursed him out for trying to attack me for my multiracial heritage. You're not gonna listen one time. When I told you on my channel, I don't let no white person, because you doggone mixed Negroes who do have mixed background, no matter if you're dark skin, light skin, get offended when I say I'm mixed, and you want to defend that white person, say we're not pure, we're pure black, we're not mixed, and they act like the white person is a god. He's not my God to me. Hello, thank you, Jesus. Anyway, so I had to learn. I didn't even know what me Christian. Like I had to cuss him out and block him on my channel because I ain't want nobody telling me who identify. Okay, so point is, even though we're racially mixed, they still knock us down because we have African blood. Okay, so why would I do this the same thing to Hispanic people? You know what I'm saying? Who are not racist. I mean, many Hispanic people who are not racist, they love African. Sure, when I went to El Paso, I mean, I'm seriously. I mean, it was so. I mean, I knew chicks who wanted their brothers so bad, but they was going after the stereotypical thugging type brothers. And then one day I was like, well, I'm not one of them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm a brother, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not one. You know what I'm saying? I got offended just because I don't act a certain way. You're not gonna date me because of that. But when he does the stereotypical things to you that your family talks about, you want to say that all black men do this when it's not true. You get my point? So, point is, I'm not going to go ahead and call sellout from African American people, African American descent, calling me a sellout because I speak Spanish. I use my, like it is, you know what I'm saying? I also defend the fact that, the Hispanic immigrants are not taking our jobs. And I'm with the facts. I don't want them low paying jobs. I take one if it's a last resort because I gotta eat. But other than that, I don't want no low paying jobs. I have enough education. I have a college degree. I'm going to school and college, going to school in this computer, and I do have a high school diploma. I do have a job corps certificate, and I do speak Spanish modern, and my record is clean. I don't want to be, and I don't have no children out of wedlock. I don't want those jobs. I'm serious. Everybody say, you don't want a job. Excuse me. I know my history. The low paying jobs, the servant type jobs, those were forced on us by white racist society back in Jim Crow days. So why would I want something that would remind me of Jim Crow? I'll take it if it's a last resort, but I'll be looking for the in the big corporate office, being a file clerk, a mailroom clerk, or whatever, and getting a high-wage job. That's the only way I'll take it. Okay, so I'm letting y'all know that low-paying jobs. I'm 35 years old. That's for someone who's a teenager need a low-paying job because you know what I'm saying, because they're still living with their mom and dad or their grandma, grandpa, whoever that's raising them. But other than that, I don't want. I mean, I live on my own and I have my own place. I don't want a low-paying job and everything's high. I don't want low pay. So the immigrant wants that. I'm taking that because I don't want this. So I'm not trying to put little Hispanic people, but I know my history, so I'm not gonna argue about an immigrant who don't, you know, what I'm saying who just barely came here, who wants to work for a low paying job. I don't want me. They shouldn't pay low pay. I'm again will agree. They should not pay the low pay. They should a high wage job just like everybody else. But since they want to get low pay, I don't want it. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be cleaning bathrooms and all that. That makes you sick looking at them people with how they. I ain't going in. I ain't going to eat because I'm going to eat. I want to stop from eating. But anyway, stop the appetite. Anyway, point is, so I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, and that was called sellout, and you need to start defending the Mexicans and all that stuff. That's, I was just told from African American. I don't care because I'm my own person. You know, I'm a multiracial person, multiracial individual person. I don't go along with everybody that I choose to, and that's the whole reason why I was called. And I speak Spanish. I also sing Selena songs and other Spanish music. So people have sold me for that. And I don't care because I don't live for nobody but myself. I'm my own person. I'm my own individual. So I don't go along with the crowd. Okay, if everybody said crack was good, and society said crack was good, you definitely when I see me smoking, I'll be looking at y'all crazy. Y'all smoking that mess because y'all not your own individual. Y'all follow a crowd. I don't follow a crowd. But anyway, point is, that's the whole reason why. So that's the reason why I don't go around calling themselves the B word because that's offensive. And then you have Hispanic people who are immigrants or who are born here who do not have that racist attitude. I have met them and they treat me. They gave me presents. They gave me all this stuff. So why would I go ahead and have my back turned to them and call about the B words? That don't make no sense. But with the word pocho, these the racist white, racist Hispanic folks who try to act like they're white, that's exactly the Mexican immigrants are talking about. Okay, and other Hispanic immigrants. So I mean, this woman is a poor child. She teaches her son to hate black people. I'm just like I say, 'cause she's a poor mother. She has poor parenting skills. You're supposed to teach your child to respect everybody, both old and young, in themselves, and you're supposed to teach your children not to use racial words. Okay? If you're teaching your child to be racist toward African American people, that high yellow brother knock your doggone brother down because he tried to fight him. Now I'm not for physical. He should not resort there, but all the thing I cannot argue because the little young dude went up to him and tried to fight him. And anybody know, you can tell your brother respect himself. He don't use the word. He not one of them jigaboos and coons that call himself niggas. Okay? That high bald head brother, and I'm jealous of him because he's very built. And I actually like the outfit he was wearing. I want the same outfit. Okay? He didn't play that shit. He didn't play that muera. Muera means shit in Spanish. Okay? He didn't play that. Okay? Now, I'm not, if he's for physical discipline, the poor punishment, I'm not for that. I'm against what he did. But at the same time, I can't argue because the word nigga has power. The word nigga has power. Just like the video I talked about the dark-skinned sister in Michigan somewhere, where she got them bricks and she started busting the white folks' house up because the white woman called her a nigga bitch. Okay, well, and the white dude kept telling her white boyfriend, her husband kept checking up her husband, well, husband by marriage, whatever, came up and told her to stop saying that word. Well, I mean, he needs to stop having white racist cunts. I'm going to tell you like it is. But he had a racist cunt call her type of nigga bitches. Well, even though I was against her, my dark skin sister calling her a white bitch because I'm mixed with white myself. But still, you know, if America sees me as a black person, even though I identify as a multiracial person, I kind of understand the sisters got upset with calling her because the first situation he didn't call her white bitch first. The cunt called the white racist cunt called her a nigga bitch. So when she said that's why she got them bricks and she damaged that nigga has power. The word nigga has power. I don't understand where these folks come from. The word nigga has a lot of hatred going back to slave days and Jim Crow. It has power. You don't use that word nigga. That's why these coons and buffoons call themselves niggas, make their ass look stupid and ignorant. Okay? I don't call myself no nigga. I mean, I don't call myself a nigga, but I put it in ghetto. So I don't call myself no nigga. Can you understand now? I have nothing to deal with that word. So that's why he slammed him down because he came up to him trying to fight him and called the word nigger. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I would have, when he called me a nigga, what I would do was I would have caught the security officer, because we was in middle school and high school, we had a security officer, and get his ass out of my class and make sure that he gets in school suspension or either not detention. That's too soft. He need to get his, what do you call it? What's the expelled from the school for using disrespecting teaching and using racial slurs. Okay, it should not be taught. Racism should be zero tolerance in the schools. Okay, that's why we have to, besides the students, you have racist teachers. Even though they don't want to admit that racist, because they'll lose their job. You have our racist teachers. Trust me, as a multiracial identified person with multiracial roots, and with us who's a cross-cultural person, I got hell for singing when I was in school, singing Spanish songs and liking Tejano music and stuff. Okay, I like R&B and pop too. Don't get me wrong, I'm reading hip hop as well. But I got hell for being cross cultural and being a multiracial identified person, which is I am multiracial because I have multiracial roots. So therefore, I'm serious. So it was from those who are white, black, and then white, but those who identify white, black, and Hispanic. Okay. And many times I wanted to cuss them out. I'll go ahead and admit it. Besides, the students mistreated me. Many times I wanted to go get a gun and just not shoot everybody in the school, but shoot the girls who's harassing me and who's trying to make and go. When I try to tell a teacher about what's going on, they would defend that person, which they can lose their fucking job. They do it. If I had lawyers and everything, I would sue the school district for allowing this to happen. So the point is, the word nigger is the word nigger is racist. Okay, just like the word wetback is racist, so is the word nigger. Both are white racist words. Why are we using, not me, but why are people, minorities, are called, who are African American or Hispanic descent, are calling each other wetbacks and spicks and niggers and stuff and apes and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Cause to a white racist person, we still a piece of shit to them. Regardless, we're trying to look good for the white man calling themselves, calling each other niggers and wetbacks. It don't make no sense. Black and Hispanic people sometimes get on my fucking nerves. I go ahead and say it. Okay? And not all blacks and not all Hispanic, but some just get on my nerves. Sometimes I wish, I'm mixed with Native American. African American and Hispanic, I'm mixed with Native American too, but they don't claim it. Sometimes I wish they can go back to Africa and Latin America if they want to call us racist stereotypes. Like I wish the white race people who are KKK, Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazi folks go back to Europe. Get out the country if you don't like diversity because we already mixed. The beauty of this country is having a melting pot country of different races, different ethnics, different cultures in this country. That's what America is. America is not one race. It's the only way on one race is the human race, and it's beautiful when it's different races. Okay, and thank God I have different races in my ancestry, and that's so beautiful about that. Okay, but y'all want to be ethnocentric and racist, and y'all want to copycat white racists' power and supremacy towards each other, knowing your ass ain't 100% white and will never get accepted by the Ku Klux Klan or neo Nazis. You know what I'm saying? You still today will be looked at as niggers and wetbacks to a white racist man's eyes. So there's no reason to be calling each other niggers and wetbacks and spicks and spooks and apes. It don't make no sense. And Chongo and Yate, all those people, it don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Gosh, serious. The ones who feel that way about each other who are African American and Hispanic descent, I wish I'm serious. Will get go to the immigration department and make these folks go back to Africa and Latin America, whatever Latin American country you come from. Whether I don't care if it is Puerto Rico, part of the United States, and you have race towards Hispanic, African American, go stay there. You're Puerto Rican, Mexican, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in this country. We already have racist policies. We don't have policies because it's illegal, but still, we have white racist ideology in America to this day. We don't need minorities trying to get involved in that. We already have that mess going on. So this Hispanic mother needs to teach her son to stop being racist towards black people. Okay, and if that why a little nose not that wide, but a little wide, she can do her research before I was trying to think she's Spanish and Native American. I wouldn't be shocked if she has a black grandma in her closet. Shows. I'm gonna keep bringing it up because it's so hypocritical. If you got this different races in you, you have, you know what I'm saying. One thing I watched out there with Hispanic people don't believe in interracial marriage, but their ass is mixed. Just like black folks, they're not pure black. African American people are not pure black, and they hate race mixing. Their ass is mixed. Some master and the Native American in their background, white master. You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense. And same goes to a Spanish person. They want to hide the fact they got African DNA. I'm glad Rosie Perez, thank you, Rosie Perez, on the view for mentioning that. She said so beautifully that Hispanic people refuse to acknowledge they have black blood in them, and they don't want to be. Not, I mean, me and them not all want to be away from black or white or black or people in the same class as them. But you're not, dude. White folks is not gonna accept you at all. White racist people don't like Hispanic. That's why they're trying to immigration reform. It took mulatto Obama to try to go along with the immigration reform, but white race people, especially in Arizona, where y'all government down there, do not like Mexican people down there, okay? Don't like Hispanic people there, trying to, racial profile Hispanic people. You still trying to send it to white racism? That's why I say the word porcho. And this woman is a porcho, and her little boy is a pochito. It's stupid. And I know if a Mexican from Mexico saw some other Hispanic immigrant saw this, they would laugh at your ass because y'all look stupid. I remember one time on one social media, a Mexican man who acknowledged his Afro mestizo was from Veracruz talk shit about Mexican Hispanic people checking white on the census. Okay, that's why I get along with Hispanic immigrants who are not assimilated. Okay, who are very nice and kind, who are not racist. Then I get around those who are, I'm serious. I'm sorry to show favoritism, but I have to go along. I have to go along with someone who's nice to me. I'm not gonna go along with someone who's not nice to me. I'm not gonna say all Hispanic people who are born here are racist, but remember, America is a racist country. Okay, it is. And I mean, for example, at one period of time, I want to hang around with Africans and opposed African American because African Americans are not pure and they're not racial. They're racially mixed, and they want to claim to be 100% black because of one drop bullshit with a white racist person made up. Okay, but still, the Africans. I met some Africans who are racist and they want to do their shit. And I tell them I'm not pure, but you know, if I'm lying to you, I'm not pure black. But I have been Africans who are not. And then one African man who was in University of Houston back in 1999, and he was an immigrant. He said, I didn't want to join. They were trying to make me join a black organization. And I guess it was one of the black national organization. They don't let white people in, okay? He said, if it was a white person, then an organization like that, a white race organization, everybody would be upset. Why would I join a black organization that only sell white people? Okay, and then he got mad and black folks. He said black folks didn't stop. He told this said it. So I was on this African man's side. He was not Nigerian. Some Nigerians don't like us. He was another African from another African country, and that's the type of African I was for. And when Africans was noticed, they know they were racially mixed. They're not gonna sit here thinking we're pure black. Like moving free from Africa, he's a racist. He acknowledged us as being racially mixed. Okay, he wants us to acknowledge that. And I do acknowledge that. I'm not 100% black. Okay, so point is, the immigrants are less racist, unless they've been brainwashed by the media here in the United States, are less racist than those who are born here. And I have to pick and choose who will be my friend, because I'm not going to hang around people who will be enemies. Frenemies. If you're going to be a friend of me, you're not a friend of mine. Get my point? So that's why the idea with immigrant Hispanic people and some African people who are immigrants who are not racist and stuff, because but even African Americans, because I live around people, African and Hispanic people who are not that way, okay? But still, I would just pick and choose because I can't stereotype, but to my experience. And I told people that's why I show my favoritism towards the Mexican and Hispanic immigrants more than I do those who are Hispanics who are born here, because they're not as racist. They love the fact that you love their culture. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no problem me speaking Spanish to them, all that stuff. But one of these portals here, I'm getting tired. They get on my fucking nerves, and they want to tell somebody they want to be racist like the white racist people. They want to put racist ideologies, use racist ideology towards me when these racist ideologies are used against them. Get my point? Because at the same time they calling me a nigger, they don't want to be called whitebacks by the white people they're trying to please. Get my point? You know what I'm saying? The men were mostly white. And I understand I saw some coons, black coons, joining the middleman, which is being stupid. It can be enslaved to white racist people. I was on the immigrant side. Okay? Him and the immigrants are more nice and kind, and they're not as racist. I mean, I dealt with immigrants who were, but those who are Americanized so fast. But the ones who are born here, When ones who are born in Mexico and other countries who come here, they love the fact you speak Spanish to them. They love the fact you like their culture. And also, those are the ones I mostly want to be around. These doggone Portugals here, I'm not saying the ones who are born here are not Portugal, not all on Portugal, and they include the other Hispanic people who are not Mexican. Ones who are born here are racist. They want to be like white people. And Rosa Perez, she's not Portugal. She's Puerto Rican and she's not Portugal. She tell like it is. They don't want to be associated with black people. They want to be associated with white people, and they want to sit here and deny their black roots and want to claim to be Spanish and Indian, but they don't. They ain't on the census. They ain't even check their American on there. They ain't even check that. They're so stupid. It was. So that's the whole reason why that I'm very picky about who are my friends, and that's why I prefer to go back. I love Tejano music, even though it's not. I would prefer Tejano than Banda, and I know it's Tex-Mex, it's not Banda. But when I tell people, it's like they're you know what I'm saying. And the reason why I say it is because of my experience. You know what I'm saying. And then, for example, I have to educate and tell a grown person what my background is when they've been in America and they was away from the history class and went to other books. They will know that we're not pure African American people, and if identify as a mixed race person, don't have a problem with it. If you have a problem with it, get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? When I tell a Mexican person that I'm mixed with African and Spanish, excuse me, African, I'm talking about Spanish or those Spanish and Spanish. When I tell them I'm mixed with African, French, and English and American, they sit there and they, you know, they have an argument against it. They say, oh, for real? And like they answered and I told them many African Americans are racially mixed. And they said, oh, okay, and I know that. And I had to let them know about the one drop rule and all the other stuff. So that's the reason why I'm very picky. But this woman here who raised her child to be a little racist, she's a little poor child. You can tell. She wants you to press charges. Well, if your child was not being a little racist pochito, then maybe pochito racista, maybe he would not be knocked down the ground. It's the same thing if I was a little boy and then I told a Mexican man he was other Hispanic group, if they're not Mexican, call him way back and speak. You think I'm gonna get treated with some nice respect? Hell the fuck no, because I'm being disrespectful. Minorities think they have a pass. I have told a white person this. Minorities think, and I'm gonna have to get my white side because I have white. Okay, minorities think they have a pass to be racist. Okay, they think they have a pass to be racist. No, the fuck no. You just a human like that white person. So it's saying the white person has no right to call you a nigger or a wetback. You have no right to call each other niggers and wetbacks. Okay? And the ones who call folks niggers and wetbacks need to go back to Africa, Mexico, or some other Spanish country where you're from. Okay, I'm letting you know it don't make no sense. Your ass is a minority and you're a victim of white racism, and we use the same white racist tactics against each other and trying to please the white folks. The white folks are not gonna sell your brown black ass. I'm just letting you know like it is. They're not. Shoot, white people are never gonna accept your ass. Maybe your white friends, but they don't accept the whole population. Okay, if down there, the white governor down there in Arizona is trying to, that should be a wake up call right there. If the white governor down there is trying to stop immigration reform, was it Joe? What's his name? I forgot his name. He does not want white Hispanic immigrants in the state of Arizona. He does not want. He don't want none. He don't want none of that. Okay. Why would you sit here trying to be racist anyway? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You try to copycat them, but they may hate your ass. They hate you. So teaching your son to be racist toward, and like I said, they're like, hi y'all brother, they light skin, bald hair brother, buffed up. I'm jealous because I wish I could go to the gym somewhere. And I want that outfit, shoes. Doggone. The whole outfit, the pants, the shoes, everything, clothes, everything. He was dressed good. Anyway, he came out there and when the man little pochito trying to fight him, he had to push him down because he called him a nigga and tried to fight him. If your son did not buck up to him, okay, this shit will not happen. But your son want to be a little white racist person who he never will be, want to be trying to be pochito, racista, had nerve to fight him. That's the whole reason why. That's the whole reason why that he got to knock his ass down. Now, if he was sitting down and there was no physical altercation, all the teacher would do is write him for in school, get the principal in school suspension, or either suspended from school, or either expelled for using foul racist language. Because in the classroom, nigger, wetback, ape, in racist content, spag all those racist words and monkey and everything would not to be used in the classroom. It would be so funny if a white racist person had called him the WB word, you would get upset, right? Okay, well your son shouldn't be using words like that. Okay? I'm letting you know this is so stupid that minorities to today think they have a pass because they're a victim of racism, and this shit gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? I see why white race people show videos of black and Hispanic people killing each other, beating each other, and also killing white folks because this shit gotta stop. It gotta stop. You know, Hispanic and African Americans do not have paths to be racist. And that's why I don't go along with the ideology that his black folks or Hispanics cannot be racist because white people are racist because it's about power. The definition has changed because you see these white race people picking up excuse me. You see these African American and Hispanic people picking up books on how to be racist towards each other. You know what I'm saying? And it also towards white people as well, and they think they have a pass because they're a victim of racism because they're minorities and they're people of color. No, your ass of color does not have no right to be racist. I'm just saying like it is. Because I'm with the multicultural movement. I'm not with that black nationalist bullshit. And I can't be white nationalist because I'm mixed and I don't look black. I look black, more black, not pure black, but I don't look white. I can't be with the white race. Okay, I can't pass for white. But still, as a person that mixed with black and the American white, I'm with the multiracial movement. I'm with the multicultural movement. Look the multiracial movement up. I understand. I'm not with that separation bullshit. If you want to separate, go back to your homelands. Say it like it is. Go back to Latin America, Africa. Don't come in this country trying to be. I mean, you are in this country, but still, don't try to be in this run to be racist like white race people who need to go with the white racist people, not the white people as a whole. White racist people need to go back to Europe because they did not found this country. The Native Americans did. My Native American ancestors did. Okay, so that's the whole reason why I have to bring this up, and not to make a big long video, but I'm just letting you know this little pochita mammy need to understand she need to raise her child how to respect people, not just elders, respect everyone. And when we're tired of people using ageism and stuff, excuse me, everybody should deserve respect, whether you're young or old, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, American. It don't make no sense. Okay, I have to tell it like it is. Okay, to tell it like it is. I'm getting very tired of people teaching kids to only respect elders and elders have right to disrespect kids. I'm against that. Okay? I don't want to disrespect no child. All the time I got disrespect when they do something to me. But if they, if I'm teaching them something, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to a child because someone disrespect. How I am about children need disrespect and abuse. So this man, if young man did not buck up to this teacher, it would not happen. And that's the only time I'll be against the teacher if the N word was not used. If the N word was not used and the child did not resort to violence, child fight the teacher. That's all the only. But the teacher, I had to tell it like it is. And like I said, if I was a little boy at the time, I had called my Hispanic teachers the W word, the SPI word, I got my ass whooped too. Okay? I'm just saying, and I don't saying it's the words. When you use the word nigger or wetback, those are racist words. And those are white racist people. Why are minorities picked up a book on how to be racist from white men, from white racist men? And it don't make no sense in calling each other those words. Until they need to go back. The ones who are racist in the African American and Hispanic community need to go back to Latin America or Africa. That's all I gotta say. Don't come to me. I'm for the integration. I mean, if you want integration so much and you want multiracialism and multiculturalism, you have to practice it. That's what I practice. I don't. I practice what I preach. I don't practice that separatist bullshit. If you want to separate, go back to your homelands. That's how I have to say it. And then I said, well, you black. I'm not pure black. I mean, I'll be darker than I am if I was. I have mixed background. Okay, black and Native American and white. Native Americans were here first. It's part of my heritage. Okay, so I have a right to say that. Anyway, well, have a nice day.